I got something for you, says the Lord. I got something for you. All who hear this, their ears will tingle, says the Lord. It's ear tingle time. If I got a joke on the devil, says the Lord. For there are so many people who are calling for judgment. Judgment here, judgment there. Everybody's been in sin. It's time for judgment, judgment, judgment. Judgment is not my voice, says the Lord. It's not my voice. For I am calling sin to be exposed in the earth for a reason. I'm calling sins to be exposed in the earth for a reason, says the Lord. And it is not time for judgment, says the Spirit of God, but it's time for an upgrade, says the Lord. All those people who think I'm going to step on people because they've exhausted their efforts in trying to be happy and trying to have things and trying to be content and trying to succeed. I have never crushed people because they've exhausted their efforts. But when I see my people struggle, doing the best they can and missing it every single time, I look down and I have mercy on them and I say, it's time for an upgrade. So it's time for an upgrade. So it's time for an upgrade. It's time for an upgrade. Get used to it. Get used to it, because you're going to see it more and more, says the Spirit of God. It's time for an upgrade in my people, says the Lord. For every time my people stumbled and fell and they thought they were done for, I came and I forgave them and picked them up and washed them clean. That's an upgrade, says the Spirit of the Lord. I'm ready for an upgrade among all who will come to me and lay that burden down of doing it yourself and trying hard and trying to do everything and try to be right, try to please me, it's time for an upgrade, says the Spirit of, I said it's time for an upgrade, says the Spirit of the living God. For I'm sick of your struggle more than you're sick of your struggle, says the Lord. And so I'm going to come and relieve you of the burdens of life and give you an uplift and an upgrade, says the Spirit of God. And look at my servant Abraham, and don't say it's not scriptural when people have stumbled and people have sinned and give them upgrade. That's a lie from the pit of hell, says the Lord. For when the world is at its worst, that's when I do my best, says the Spirit of the living God. When the world is at its worst, that's when I do my best, says the Spirit of the living God. And it is time for an upgrade, says the Lord. It's time for an upgrade everywhere, says the Spirit of God. Don't you see what I'm doing in the earth, says the Lord? I have bankrupted Hollywood because the devil stole that money from my people, says the Lord. He put an entertainment spirit in my church, and Hollywood outdid my people and stole that money from them. And it's time for an upgrade, says the Spirit of it. It's time for an upgrade. It's not time to judge anybody and say, I've never stepped on anybody who needed my help, says the Spirit of the living God. I'm telling you, it's time for an upgrade everywhere in the earth, says the Spirit of God. You start expecting an upgrade, you're going to get an upgrade, says the Spirit of the living God. And I tell you, I've done it. It's scriptural. I've done it before. Well, look at my servant Abraham, and he went and had Ishmael. Did I step on him? I said, no, I'm changing your name. You're getting an upgrade. You're coming up with me, the father of many nations. You had a bastard, I'm going to give you a blessed child, says the Spirit of the... It's time for an upgrade, says the Spirit. It's time for an upgrade everywhere among my people, says the Lord. And don't think the world isn't waiting for this news. Don't think the world isn't, because they're looking for the real church to show them the real love of the Spirit of the living God. It's time for an upgrade for everybody. Says it's time for an upgrade. Says it's time for an upgrade. It's not time to be cursed. It's not time to be set apart. It's not time to be cast down, but it's a time to come up to where I have you seated with me, says the Lord. It's an upgrade season. It's an upgrade time, says the Lord. For I have amassed a fortune I'm going to release to my true people, says the Lord. My true people, because they know what to do with it, says the Spirit of God. And I'm planning this upgrade from the foundation of the earth. It's been set aside for you for many seasons, says the Spirit of God. And now it's a time for release, says the Lord. I'm going to put you in a place where it's so easy for you to believe. It's so easy for you to speak into the Spirit. It is so easy for you to come into the things that I want to give you, says the Spirit of God. It is time for an upgrade. I'm tired of your struggle just like you tired of your struggle. Tell the truth, you're tired of struggle, ain't you? Ha! I knew it. I knew it. Now you're ready. Now you're ready. I can give you the upgrade that I want to give you, says the Spirit of God. Yeah! Yes, it's time for an upgrade. An upgrade. An upgrade. An upgrade. An upgrade. And if only you knew how much I love you. You dance and shout, jump up and down, cause it's a great time, says the Spirit of the living God. And if only you knew how much I love you. You sing and dance, shout, go buy something new, dance in the middle of the street for me. And if only you knew how much I love you. You get excited, you be excited, you couldn't wait to jump out of the bed in the morning. And if only you knew how much I love you. You go and win a soul for me today. You make it your plan to talk to somebody about me every day. And if only you knew how much I love you. You sing and shout all day long, walk around with a silly grin on your face. And if only you knew how much I love you. Come into my presence, sing to me, dance with me, talk about me. And if only you knew how much I love you. You'd expect an upgrade every day. You expect good things. You expect them free of charge. You expect them. If only you knew how much I love you. And the Lord is saying that there are going to be opportunities that are going to come up for you. And He says, don't get excited and scared that they're going to pass you by, because the upgrade means I have it reserved for you. So just stand on it and step on it, and don't let the devil steal it, and I'll reserve it for you, says the Spirit of God. And as you go through this earth, you will be like Abraham, who walked in every place the soles of his feet went. He possessed what he stood on, says the Spirit of the living God. This isn't a fake thing. This is a real thing, says the Lord. For this is a time of prophetic release in the earth, in your words, in your faith, in your hands, in your feet, in your whole being. You are a prophetic person, and you are walking out your destiny. As you walk and as you speak, you possess, says the Lord. As you walk and as you speak, you possess, says the Spirit of the living God. So understand the time that you're living in, says the Spirit of God. Draw into that Issachar spirit that rests in my prophetic people, and know what to do in a time in the season that you're in, says the Lord. And you will partake of these good things. There will be abundance flowing toward you, all around you, and an overflow coming out of you that will nourish many, says the Spirit of the living God. If only you knew how much I love you. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Tell us about it, Lord. Tell us about it. And if only you knew, yes, how much I love you. Yes.
Lord.
Glory to God.
Yes, Lord.
Glory to God. Woo. Yes. Woo.
Hallelujah.
Amen. Praise the Lord.